This is Thunder E from Booredatwork.com, and welcome to our full review of the Elgato Game Capture HD. So, it's E3 is on. You've seen all those cool games, and you want to actually record your gaming and throw online. So the Elgato Game Capture HD can allow you to do that. So this is the software interface here for the Game Capture HD. You have your preview window on the left. On the top here, you do have a settings option, which gives you very simple settings to change from MP4 original to 1080p and use formats for the iPad and Apple TV exports. And these are your sharing options, set for automatic updates, and of course where your files are stored. You have help also on the very top. Then you have capture and edit. We'll go to edit in a second. Now it says the Elgato Game Capture HD is at 720p. It only does 1080i maximum, so you actually have to set your Xbox display to be at 1080i. Now these are the capture settings. Input device, Xbox 360. You can change it to iPad, PlayStation 3, or other. More info just takes you to the website. HDMI, profile 720p. You can set the quality settings, so I'm just going to set it at maximum there, and you can see the preview window will change. Stretch standard definition input. I have my picture, contrast, brightness, saturation is all in the middle. Analog grain is dead center. I can reset to default and hit OK. So that is what you have for the capture settings. You have your volume levels here. This is just so that I don't the mute button here is so I don't hear the the gameplay while I'm recording this for you guys. But you can see it shows you the volume levels here. You can title your capture. So this is Elgato Capture Review, and below we do have our record button. Now this is your giant start or stop record button. You have rewind, fast forward, and pause. So while you're recording, you can actually go back in your recording as you're still recording stuff, just to look at stuff, and you can jump to live meaning to where you are at that current point in time. Now the Elgato Game Capture does have a time delay. It's about a second delay between your TV screen and the screen here on your computer. So what that actually means is that you cannot actually play off your computer screen, because you most likely would die in any game you're playing because of the time delay you get there. So let's take a look at the editing aspect in a second. But before we do that, let's jump in and resume our campaign. Yes, I'm not exactly sure where I am, and I restarted this again just so I can play. But it's actually like a full second delay from what I'm actually seeing on my screen to what you guys actually seeing here. So it's delayed in such a sense so that I don't know why, but Elgato basically says that that's just the way it's set up. There's no way to necessarily change that, unlike what you have with Roxio or the Hapag, where it's instantaneous seamlessly across the board. Now the cool thing about this is that this game capture works for any device. You can connect it to your Xbox, your TV, and I'll show you in a second as we record here. So let's jump in and I'll show you some gameplay with the Elgato Game Capture HD. So I'm in. I haven't started recording yet. It's Black Tuesday, so basically, okay, so I'm at the very beginning of Modern Warfare 3. I'm going to hit record right about now. So you can see now I'm recording my gameplay. Still cinematics here. Let's open up. Let's see where we are. That's really confusing actually, because I'm looking at my laptop screen and I'm looking at my TV at the same time. I'm going, okay, this thing is delayed heavily. But we have that. So as you can see, we're out. Loading my gun. It's about to jump into some action. So I'm behind here, and now you take a look. I was like, I'm going to stay right here. I can rewind, so I can go back. As you can see, the recording, we can slide back here, and we're playing what we recorded. And while we're still recording, it's actually going back all the way to the very beginning, and I can hit back and go live. So live, I'm right behind my armored vehicle here. and you know, so I'm gonna just duck for a second because I'm actually just doing a horrible job. But you get the drift there. You can record and you can edit, and you know, it does a very good job at it. So let's stop the recording, and I'll show you what happens. So you stop the recording here. I'm right here. I'm just gonna pause the game for a second. We can get to the edit. Now the edit functions, or the Capture HD, it's also very simple. So for instance, that file's already dropped right there. It's a minute and 35 seconds. You can see it right here. And my edit functions are very simple. There's nothing I can do other than to snip. I can't add a title. I can't you know, put like effects like what you have with Roxio, which is very simple, very cool, but still give you a lot of options in there. I can delete stuff. So this is an older file that I had, just the intro. I can delete that directly from here. But here is my gameplay file, and the other options I can share it. So I pick my sharing tool, Board@Work, MW3 sample, C MW3 board at work. Let's do here. See Elgato Game Capture HD gameplay samples, and so on and so forth. This was uploaded during Elgato Game Capture review. So I'm gonna do that. I don't have a playlist for that, but I'm gonna upload directly, and boom, there it's uploading. Like I said, there's really nothing to edit or do anything special with editing there. But the cool thing about the Elgato Game Capture is, so now I have my Xbox plugged in, but I can also plug in my TV. So I'm just going to quickly unplug my Xbox. Now you can see the screen will cut off. I'm going to plug in my TV input. Update. Now I have live TV going on. That is live TV, which basically allows me to basically do this. I can hit record, and I can record my TV shows, and boom, there you have it. So the Elgato Game Capture also is a DVR, if you will. Of course, it all depends how much space you have, but it will record as much video content as you want. Now I'll attach all this, of course, with the review as a whole in total. But if you are doubting this is live TV, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to change channel up, college basketball, TV guide. So that's the beauty about the game capture. It allows you to do that. We can head to, say, Sports Center, throw that up there. It allows you to record this, set it up, and it's it's pretty cool. It's very nice. I'm going to stop that recording again. What we have there is we have that source video file there of our TV. It's right there available, and we can actually edit it, aka snip. That's pretty much it. But overall, I like what I see with the Elgato Game Capture. I wish there wasn't a time delay so I could play on my computer screen, but it's effective. It's simple to plug in. What I don't like is the software editor doesn't do much in terms of editing. Also, the other aspect too is that when you're capturing, although you're hearing my voice with this, I cannot actually capture and record my voice over gameplay. So a lot of people who are looking for to give tutorials on how to play different levels and stages in games, you cannot record gameplay and record your voice at the same time. It just doesn't work, unlike with the Roxio, the Pog. So that is one thing Elgato has to fix, I think. Granted, it's easy for just recording straight up gameplay and putting that up there, but a lot of people also want to record their voices and give tutorials and things like that. They also need a better editor. But overall, for a HDMI game capture device, it is solid and works very well. And the fact that it does also act as a DVR is a huge plus for people who don't have DVR. So I think this is a, it's a good thing overall in general. So if you guys have any questions or any comments, let us know. Don't forget to subscribe to all our pages on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. It's Booredatwork with 2 O's. So this is Thunder E saying thank you, and always enjoy entertainment.